Hello guys, welcome to Rex Gaming. My name is Spectral Rex and welcome to another Black Ops 3 gameplay, guys. So I've got a little bit of Safeguard gameplay in the background, but that's not what I wanted to talk about with you guys today. See, there's a couple of things within Call of Duty Black Ops 3 that really piss me off. One is people that escort the robot from the minute the game starts till the minute the game ends. You'll notice that a lot of games of Safeguard you play, there'll be people that will escort the robot. Now guys, if you leave that robot, I think the rounds last about 4 minutes, so you'll have four 4-minute rounds. That's 16 minutes, guys, of literally being able to play for nuclears or playing for your streaks, or just generally having fun with your friends and playing for kills. Nobody likes a game to end too quick. So if you are one of them guys that escorts a robot, fucking leave the robot. There's just no point. A lot of you guys, I'd say 9 times out of 10, anytime I've seen somebody with a high escort rate, they're always running negative. And you know, they've got more deaths than they have kills, and it's just, they're doing it for the win. It's, guys, what's the fucking point? What is the fucking point? Just leave the robot, go out, slay a couple of fucking people, build your fucking streaks up, and just go off with your streaks. But that's not the only thing that really pisses me off. Another thing that pisses me off within Call of Duty has got to be spawn trapping. Now, I'm going to sort of try to explain to you guys on how to avoid being spawn trapped in certain game modes. This is probably late on in the game. You know, there's a lot of people out there that got the game for Christmas and, you know, they don't really understand how Call of Duty, how the maps play or how the spawns work, etc. So I'm just going to sort of share the experience I've sort of had within Black Ops already and try to give you guys a few tips and tricks on how to avoid being spawn trapped, etc. So when you're playing, there's not too many game modes you can be spawn trapped in. Obviously domination is one of them, guys. If you spawn at the C point, you capture C, then you run straight onto B. You really do not need to push any further than B. You know, if you're a couple of kills off a nuclear, then maybe push into you know, onto the A flag or the C flag, etc. But if you hold 2 points, guys, say you hold, like I said, C and B, and you're going to push A, you're automatically going to flip the spawns, so you're going to be stuck in A, and everyone would start spawning at C, and that's the way that domination works. You push, you know, you hold 2 points and push the third too hard, it's going to cause everyone to spawn in behind you, which can be quite tricky if, you know, if you guys are on a high streak and someone shoots you in the back. You know, it's going to be one of them games where you just want to punch someone in the head or smash your controller. So there are ways to avoid that, and now I understand that when you're playing by yourself, you know, you don't always get the best teammates, but you can work around having shit teammates. Like you can play off of shit teammates. You know, if they're holding down a certain area but they're all getting outslayed, you know, there's a chance that you can go in there and help them guys out and pick yourselves up a couple of kills. I don't always put that into practice, but you know, there's a lot of things, like I say, a lot of tips that I've picked up along the way. I will do one about sort of increasing your aim, etc. I've not got the best aim, but it was a lot better than what it was when I first started, and there's ways to sort of work around that, but that'll be another video, guys. I just want to sort of let you guys know how to not get spawn trapped in, you know, because it happens a lot on. I did play quite a bit in Nuketown all the time, to be honest, and I sort of picked up these tips and tricks from there. Like I say, if you're playing domination, you hold C and B. You know, a lot of people know if you push A flag, you're gonna make the spawns flip, even if there's 3 or 4 of your people still left back in C, camping off. Like, you know, you do get them. They just sit at the back of the map camping with snipers or something. They'll just get killed. You don't need to worry about them, guys. If you're playing by yourself, you need to worry about yourself. If everyone else having a shit game, then that's their problem. But you know, you can sort of work around having shit teammates. It doesn't always work, but you know, there are ways around it. So yeah, I mean, that's one tip I can give to you guys on how to stop this. You know, don't flip the spawns. Always control certain areas of the map. If you know, if there's two or three people on your team controlling C, fucking leave them there. If they die and you know, they give up C, then you know, you can sort of turn your main efforts into taking C back and flipping the spawns again. But you know, your main efforts want to be staying alive, especially if you're playing for nuclears, or you know, you're playing for high streaks, or you know, you're playing for a high kill game. So that's sort of one of the game modes. I mean, I don't really think you can flip the spawns on Safeguard, because obviously you start one end, they start the other. They have to escort it through the map. As you guys can see here, I'm sort of mid-map, knowing that no one is really going to spawn in behind me unless they slay their way through around the outside of the maps, because I've got control in the middle here. If somebody slays their way around the outside of the maps, then there's a good chance they can get behind you. And that I'm going to give you guys another tip is always be aware of the minimap, guys. The minimap is fucking crucial. Obviously there's people that'll have perks where you don't show up on the minimap, you don't show up on UAV, but to be honest, I've never really encountered that many people that actually use that perk. So like I say, as you guys can see, I'm holding down mid map now, and unless someone can get round the right hand side of me, you know, slave through my team, if there's anybody out there, look, as you guys can see, there's someone out on the right at the minute on rock, sort of defending that spot. And so if anybody does manage to get through him, then you just need to be aware of where your teammates are and where the enemy are on the minimap at all times. So minimap awareness is sort of crucial. I don't always think like that, but that, like I say, that's a tip that I've picked up on the way. Having good map control and map knowledge is another thing that's going to help you guys out, is knowing where the spawns are, knowing that shit, actually we've pushed in too far. If the spawns are going to flip any second, if they flip, where are they going to go? Knowing that is obviously quite crucial, because a lot of times the spawns do flip, and you need to know where the enemy are going to be spawning if you guys want to stay alive for as long as possible. But being able to control the map is a fucking big thing. You can sort of you can make a game work the way you want it to. So if you've got good map control, like we're holding down mid map now. Now I know, like I was saying, I keep going over the same thing, but it's really important that you guys understand it. Nobody can push past me in mid unless they outslay me. Now there's obviously people that are going to do it, but as you guys can see, I'm picking up a shitload of kills from the middle here, holding down the middle, and there's not actually that many people that have managed to get in behind me. So I'm controlling this part of the map. There is one or two guys in the middle with me, so like I say, we are controlling this certain area and forcing the enemy to die in the middle and then spawn back map, which also gives us the advantage is they're not getting anywhere near the fucking robot. Their objective is to get the robot from one side to the other. Now we've outslayed them. Shut up, you dick. With the robot stuck in the middle, and there's not really much that I don't think they actually escorted it any further than what it is at the minute. I can't quite sure. I think that might have been the game before, but there's, you know, they're not going to be able to move that robot any further with me holding down this spot, because I can literally see all to my left and all in front of me, and I'm pretty much slaying anything that comes in my direction. I'm taking it out. I'm not giving them the opportunity to get the robot to our base and to pick up the win. So that's another thing, guys, being you know, aware of all the routes on the map, and knowing that, right, we're actually up against a good team here. I think they might push to a certain area. Knowing that sort of stuff is really, really going to help you out. But apart from that, guys, there's not really much else I can say. Obviously everyone has their own ways of playing. Everyone has their own certain routes that they take every time. But being predictable, guys, can be a downfall. If you are playing in a long game and, you know, you get killed 5 or 6 times going down the left hand side, like, the guy that killed you is going to stay knowing that, shit, you know what, I've killed him 5 or 6 times here. He's going to fucking come back the same way. So nice little double there, guys. So don't become predictable. Always swap your routes, you know, and sort of knowing the lanes of the map, which way people are going to spawn, how not to make the spawns flip, and if they do flip, knowing that where the enemy are going to spawn in and stuff like that is sort of essential to picking up big kills, really, and becoming, and sort of improving the KD and becoming a better player. I've only got a 1.63 KD, so it's not the biggest KD in the world, but, you know, it's good enough for me to be able to pass on my tips to you guys. And that's really it for the video, guys. I'm going to let you guys enjoy the rest of the video. You'll see me sort of holding down the same sort of area. Some people may call it camping, but, you know, camping is sat in one spot. I'm holding down a certain area of the map. I'm trying my best to sort of stop the team from escorting the robot in, etc. But if there's anything that you guys want to know, or I haven't explained anything too clear and you want me to explain it in a little bit more detail, do let me know, guys, because I'm more than happy to do that. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys are thinking. You know, if there's certain ways that you guys play, you know, you guys have a knowledge of map lanes, etc, etc. Dude, just get in touch, guys. I'll talk to you guys about anything. But until my next video, guys, please do take care, take it easy. Don't forget, guys, double XP in case you guys haven't been on. That lasts until, I heard, Tuesday, possibly Monday night. But get on there, guys, grind out some double XP, and I'll see you guys on another video.
Incoming frag!
Inbound.
KIA. Batter. KIA.
Our robot has been disabled.
Ruin down.
Boost sequence complete. Robot systems are online. Robot is closing on target.
Soldado killed. Overwatch down.
Robot is approaching their base. Nice work, Black Ops. Get ready for the next round. Battery drained.
Clean kill.
Overtime. Safeguard. Prevent the hostile robot from reaching our base. Robot is online. Disable it.
Soldado killed. Good effect. B-pulse ready. Smoke him out. Hostile down. Scout. KIA. Overwatch down. Slowed him down.
All CDP assets degraded.
Headed to Exfil. Drinks are on me.
Step up if you want to get burnt.